Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. This is the second reading of the day, and the cards I'm going to be using is Sacred Destiny and Influence of the Angels Tarot. If you would like to find these decks, it's in the link below that says Find a Deck. You will be brought to a website. They're all in alphabetical order, and there you can click on it, and those are affiliate links. That also helps the channel, okay? So alright, so if you're curious about the reading this morning, I would go watch that one first. It's going to be the one right before this one on my homepage of YouTube. So we are talking about how your past this week is affecting your future. And the cards that came out with it as well as the cards of goblins. And that means the goblins for me is the Page of Swords, the one that runs around your mind, wreaking havoc, making you believe things that are not necessarily true. And they're based in the truth. They're based in experiences and conditioning that you may have had in your life, but they're not necessarily the truth going forward into your future. Okay, so there's a lot of expression of being open and being having less expectations on how things would turn out. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to take a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. Wonders. Okay, look at that. Look at that beautiful purple. Look at that purple and that blue. It's like a gift for Pisces, right? We are in Pisces season, are we not? Yes, we are. Beautiful purple amethyst stone, just waiting for us. So you have to remember that there are wonders waiting out there for us, Pisces, always in this life. Okay, and transformation. Look underneath there. Look underneath. I just had to peek, okay? Look at that. Okay. Yep. Okay, so in transformation, there are wonders in transformation, and a lot of that, you have to let that happen. You have to give it room to grow, to thrive, okay? Let's see here. Just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Just around the corner, okay? Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations, and that's what I was talking about this morning. Don't limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe anything and everything is possible. So there you go. It's exactly what I said this morning. So don't hold out. Don't go with the World card that had come out this morning. Don't be so in a rush to have it all unfold in the way you are thinking. Okay? Be open to surprises and possibilities. Everything that seems equal and, well balanced and, everything's just like fairly balanced all the time. Maybe it won't feel that way in a moment, but you can't equate that to something's not wonderful's not going to happen because of it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Also, while I was reading that, they told me the Justice card also means being fairly compensated. So this could be like a foreshadowing of something wonderful. You may be fairly compensated for something. So just, exactly, don't limit the card's meaning. Don't limit your life's journey. Don't limit where you can go with anything. Alright, Pisces, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift up all these cards. I'm going to take the Influence of the Angels Tarot. I'm going to give that one a little bit of a shuffle. And let's look at what the cards have to say, what Spirit would like to clarify, and everything that's come out this morning. usually have tons and loads to say. The top road is always the work that you're putting in to help this card, okay? The sense of equality, how you're going to work on that. The second row is ideas of what other energy you could dispense to work on, okay? What else you could work on that would be also beneficial. And the last row is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. So the first card that came out here was the Ace of Swords, a card of breakthrough. The card, I like to call it a little bit like my Eureka card, you know, like, aha, I have it. And it's good to have those Eureka, that light, that coup de foudre. It is a little bit of a tower thing, but it's not a bad tower thing. It's like, I'm so surprised. You have the Knight of Cups, yeah. And that infuses you with a lot of passion. This Knight of Cups, he's like, you know, singing it up and, you know, minstrel, there you go, of, you know, just feeling passionate and inspired. And that's always a good thing. When you get that new thought, that new movement going forward, it helps you. If you've been feeling dull or lackluster, that little spark, that little, you know, knowledge, that little, haha, it really, that realization really fuels you and gives you that wonderful sense of that beautiful, intense emotional high, okay? And with it comes a brand new journey, a new direction, something that you may not have expected or thought of. Queen of Wands, there she is again. She came out in this morning as well. And again, more of that inspiration, more of that wonderful, vibrant, creative flow. Okay, that confidence, that optimistic beauty that comes in. That spring-like feeling is what they're telling me. Like, oh, it's beautiful. If you've ever been in a long winter and then suddenly spring happens, you're renewed somehow. Okay, so in the third cards, both these cards came in, which both had ships. One guided by intuition and the other one sheltered from the storm. Both these cards are very Piscean, very water energy. Okay, it almost reveals a knowledge and protection of being able to weather anything that comes in, Pisces. And that's good. To have that knowledge of being able to do that, well, it doesn't hurt. All right. Right. And it keeps the devil at bay. Okay, the devil came out in reverse. I'll show you what it looks like this way. Okay, so it keeps the devil at bay. And who's the devil? The devil is the card that, well, he tricks us. He restricts us, okay? And this is what I was talking about. You're perfectly imperfect. You shouldn't restrict yourself because you think you're imperfect or the situation is not perfect. So by knowing this within yourself, that you can always go to your intuition, which will lead you in a different direction than the mind would, and you being sheltered by the storm, knowing that you are emotion, you are water, okay? You can ebb and flow with it. It really helps die down these emotions of restrictions. It's really restrictions, okay? You're freeing yourself from those cycles. You're opening up the door to different things. It's really good. What else you could be putting your energy? The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Hierophant, right. So the Hierophant for me is always set ways, okay? I've always seen it as the clergy or a certain religion or a set way of doing things. The Eight of Pentacles is definitely going outside of that, because she is working hard at painting, you know, a pattern, its very own pattern for this very big butterfly of transformation. In order to transform, you have to stay away from that sense of always the same thing, okay? You have to, instead of being the one who is the teacher of the same set old ways, you have to become the student, okay? So you have to take in new things. It's like new teachings, new guidance. And that's important as well, okay? It's good to retain some stuff and utilize what you've learned, okay? But everybody knows that a true master is one that never stops learning. And that's what I said this morning, okay? The older I get, the less I know. It feels like the less I know, and what a wonderful thing that is. That is what this card is speaking to me. You have to be the one who is always learning, who's becoming smart and really honing your craft on the things that you're focusing yourself on the work at hand in this moment. Doesn't mean that it's not going to change over time, but you're doing quality work on what's in front of you right now. It's not based on stuff from before. It's not based on whether it's fair or not or how balanced it is. It's based on what the situation is right now. Okay? You have the Star card, the other energy. Doing that is going to bring renewal, illumination, optimism, boundlessness, okay? Fresh starts, right? And the end of stressful situations. Because when you illuminate something, you're shining a light of truth on it, and the light of truth will set you free. I mean, honestly, it's always the way. When you become, like, really brutally honest with yourself, even if you're at fault inside of yourself in the way that you've been looking at things, it is giving you an option to give you guidance, to give you another choice. And that next choice will be the one that gets you out of the situation that you don't want to be in anymore. Okay? It gives you the opportunity to start over and not make the same mistake again. Okay? It's opening you up. So, yeah. You have the world upside down. Do not be so hell-bent on how everything is going to turn out. Okay? A lot of people, they set goals and they have all the steps in their head on how that's going to look like. And they're saying right now, you may not even end up where you think you're going to end up, but it'll be the perfect place for you. So just don't be so stringent. Don't be so, you know, don't cause more conflicts, the Five of Swords, than you need to. Don't self-defeat yourself because it's not going exactly the way you think, or you're seeing imperfection. Don't get irritated about that. Okay? So, next up you have the King of Pentacles, showing you the beautiful growth. This is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. And he's definitely seeing the higher view. And he's got a lot of, you feel the grounded energy even though he's standing like up above, okay? You really feel that grounded, down to earth, really sustainable, good stuff that comes with all of these things that you're doing. And they want you to pay attention to that. They want to pay attention to how far you've come and everything that you do have for you, okay? It could be a little and it could be a lot. Knight of Swords. Right. Knight of Swords. Moving forward. Ready for battle. And we've had that as well this week, haven't we? I mean, it has come up, hasn't it? Let me see here. It has come up and it will keep coming up, the Knight of Swords. I'm bringing my book, my notes. As you know, Pisces, I write notes for every single thing. Yeah. The Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Field of Dreams, you're going for it. The Knight of Swords, he's telling you go for it. Okay? Go for everything that you've ever wanted. Just go for it. You know, I always feel like, would you feel worse if you never took the opportunity? And I'm going to tell you right away, as a person who played it safe a lot in her life, things have happened more than you know this week that has brought this up to light, that I've put a lot of things say, well, no, not now, you know, one day. And you know what, as time goes on and I think back, I think, no, one day, there isn't one day, okay? If you have the ability and the possibility to do it today, do it today, okay? Shake things up. You have one life to live, okay? Yeah. I'm going to leave that at that. You've had the Queen of Wands. Shine brightly. Be vibrant. Be inspirational, creative, confident, beautiful. These are great energies to have together, too. I like together the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, because it's like the most popular, wealthy person you can think of, you know? The blingy, like, larger-than-life personality. When you mix those two, you have the best of both worlds, okay? The shining brightly, but yet very wealthy and gorgeous, you know, energy that you can find. This is what they want you to do. It's going to bring beautiful, beautiful abundance, the Ten of Pentacles, okay? A lot of wisdom. Ten of Pentacles is also the card of ancestor and wisdom and traditions, and a lot of spiritual, emotional wealth as well. It's the card of everything, okay? And it affects everything around you. So they really want you to focus on that. Focus what you have now and treating it as such. The same way as you would when you get to the goal line, okay? Treat it the same way today as you will then, as you are a beautiful, abundant, and open human being. The Page of Cups. This is how you will become who you are and who you've always been. Your natural self, your dreamer, Pisces, okay? Let me see here. Oh, technical difficulty with the deck. Ooh. Okay. Ten of Cups. Underneath the deck, King of Swords. Okay. The Ten of Cups, Pisces. The Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. I mean, what else? To be yourself, to be your true dreamer, Pisces, is to have your blessings fulfilled, okay? To live your best life. To emphasize on everything around you. It emphasizes on home, harmony, success, security, love, celebrations, peace, family. It's you being grateful for everything that you have. And of course you will find that. They want you to pay attention on being who you are, because ultimately being who you feel you should be in your life is going to bring you this feeling that's married together with it. Makes all the sense in the world. That's why I'm not talking much, because it's kind of like a foregone conclusion. If you are who you're supposed to be, you're going to be happy. You're going to feel blessed. So that is basically what that is together. The King of Swords showing up. What you're not seeing is, I felt that with the Three of Swords when it came out, the Ten of Swords when it came out. It's somebody who it always cuts right to the truth of the matter, okay? He's very smart intellectually. And I feel they're using the king in this reading to say, this is a no-brainer. This is what I keep hearing. It's a no-brainer, okay? And it's funny to say it's a no-brainer because the King of Swords is all about the brain. But the no-brainer part is that it should not be difficult for you, after all the work that we have been doing over the last couple of years, to see that everything is about perspective. And the truth of the matter is that there's always more perspectives to everything. And that your past always affects you. And you should always look at that. That should be always one of the first things that you check on when you're hitting a snag or a bump in the road. Is it, am I reacting to this because of a preset, a conditioning? Or is this something new? Okay? Remember, Pisces, there are wonderful wonders to be had. And as Pisces, you've got it all. You have it within you to do anything and everything. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to let you go with this, Pisces. I'm going to see you tomorrow, and we're going to explore your magic. We have the Page of Wands for the card of magic. Nice. So we're going to be looking into that and see how you can utilize that in the week. Okay? I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to like this video, share it, comment. That all helps the channel. Thank you for your support. And I will see you later. Take care.